Straighten it out. There you go. Yeah, I just wanted to get a video up. Well, I've been wanting to put together a real video. Watch this. I'll make both the cats disappear. Let's see if I can get that just right. I got to go forward a little. Alright, here we go. Now you see them. Now you don't. Now you see them. Now you don't. If anybody has any small children, they can show them this. Now you see them. Now you don't. Now you see them. Now you don't. Okay, yeah, I've been wanting to make a real video, a kind of inspirational, motivational video, and I just have not been able to get to it. Meaning, of course, I'm just procrastinating. I've had plenty of time, plenty of energy, just not the psychological enthusiasm required. But whenever I come down to the park where the cats are, I figure cats are always big on the internet, so I'll just make a video and show them cats. And if they want to turn the sound down and not even pay attention to me, well, fine, do that. I don't care. Anyways, I'm going to take a walk down to the end. That's where most of the cats are. And then down to this other end, because that's where I call the cat Muddy. That one there's Stubby, because he got his tail hacked off. Muddy is just kind of a grayish, orangish cat that just kind of looks muddy. I haven't named any of the rest, you know, I don't want to get too attached. But anyways, yeah, I came up with an idea for a really great TV show. So I'll talk about some inspirational and motivational stuff and discuss my idea for the show. Let me just do this first. Talk to you in a bit. So while I'm here, I want you to see this cat. This cat is so affectionate. I can even pick this one up. Usually when they're outside, when they're feral cats, even if they let you pet them, they will not let you pick them up. They just have a thing about it. This one I can pick up. Look, she's flying. I don't know if it's a she or a he, but that one will let me. Yep, that one will let me pick her up. And there's Stubby. You can see I call him Stubby because he's got a boo-boo on his tail there. Something bad happened. Well, you can see we are right by the road here. There's about 10 feet between the road and the fence, and the cats tend to stay inside the fence. But for example, Stubby runs across the street and hangs out at I think that house. I don't know if he actually lives there or what, but he runs across the street. Most of the cats stay away from the street. Some of the cats won't even come outside the fence. But here's the idea for the show. Let me just tell you, it was a random association thing. I was listening to NPR, and the bit on NPR was about some guy whose vehicle bogged down somewhere, and he had to get on a skateboard and start riding down the road, and he got on TikTok, and Fleetwood Mac came on, and I don't know the whole story, but I did a random association thing because I had just seen a scene from Parks and Recreation where I believe her name is Aubrey Plaza. Anyways, she has to do a meeting, which she totally does not want to do. So she's trying on all these outfits. You'll have to watch it. I'm not going to explain the whole thing. But one of the outfits she tries on, she finds a Fleetwood Mac ticket and a condom. So she calls them the Fleetwood Mac sex pants. And that just popped into my head, you know, just random association. They're talking about Fleetwood Mac on NPR, and that scene just came into my head because I had just seen it recently. Anyways, at that point, I thought, again, random association, I thought, Aubrey Plaza is perfect for the role she plays because she's kind of dour, irreverent, cynical, talks in a monotone. It's hard to know whether the character created her portrayal of it or her portrayal of it created the character, which led me to think, what would it be like if that character that she plays was played by somebody with a lot of smiley energy. You know the type I'm talking about. They're always up. They're always perky. And they talk in a sing-song voice instead of a monotone like I tend to have. And that led me to wonder, wow, what would it be like if you had a show where all the characters are miscast? Which led me to wonder, what would it be like if you had a show where all of the characters are miscast except one character? How do I explain it adequately? One character will continually break character and say, this is just a TV show, let's not take it serious or whatever. At any point during any of the scenes, this is just a TV show. And none of the other characters ever break character. Like at that point, they're in the middle of a scene, something happens and she thinks the scene has been botched. So she said, well, we're going to need to roll this again. Or something along those lines, something similar to that. And every other character never breaks character, and she can't figure out what's going on. These are all actors just like me. Why do they pretend to actually be working a regular 9-to-5 job when we've already screwed the scene up and it's obvious we're going to have to reshoot? And it slowly dawns on her that for whatever reason, whether they're drugged or hypnotized or possessed by devils or just having one over on her or whatever, the thing is, none of them ever act like anything but their character when they're on the set. So you never know exactly what's going on with them. Do these people actually think that they are in this office working all the time? And if they do, why? Are they drugged? Are they hypnotized? Is this a Matrix type of thing going on? And you're never going to know. It will never be explained. But not only that, another idea just popped into my head. It has to coalesce. Oh, not only that, but you never actually know what they're like when the show is not being videoed. So you don't know if they act like this all the time now, or if they act like their normal selves when they're not on camera. This is just my idea of a show. I'm going to start to write a script. But it's out there. By the way, the name of the show is The Show. So it's going to be shot somewhat like The Office was, but instead of everybody knowing that they're on camera, she is going to be the only one, she or he, I haven't even decided yet, but infiltrator, for lack of a better term right now. The infiltrator will always look at the camera and give asides or talk to the camera, talk about the fourth wall. Nobody else will ever understand exactly what she means. Nobody else will ever either unknowingly or knowingly and pretending acknowledge there's a camera there. So there's I'll tell you what, you and I, you, the audience of this show, this video here, and I, we can develop this together. Write down in the comments what I should do, where it should go. And yeah, dog just ran by and barked at the cat. I don't know how the dog got in here. There's that other cat right over there by the tree. So there we go. I've already taken up a whole lot of time with this. But you know, it needed some explaining. I guess I couldn't easily go in front of some studio execs and explain this in 2 minutes. It's just not my thing. So let's figure out this show and get it filmed. I have virtually no friends, so I don't even know where to start with cast members. Tell me what you think. I'll make another video later today that's more like inspirational and self-development and motivational, because that's what I'm working on right now. But I'm here with the cats, so I had to get that out. Talk to you soon.